Hello, everybody. How we doing? Let me just get dialed in here to you in a brief moment here. And there we are. Hello. How we doing, everybody? Good to see you. Welcome to the Truthcast. You are in the theater, Snedeker Theater here for the indoctrination. So welcome, and you are among 473 beautiful human beings that are not relying on Facebook for the indoctrination. Because what's going on is we have been nuked off Facebook. The entire team of the indoctrination has virtually been nuked off of Facebook. So, I do want to hold on a second here, a couple things going with you. First off, let me see where we're at with everything. So, smallest crowd that I've spoken to probably in over a year. And so I love that you're all here, and yet, frustrated certainly by the censorship which we are experiencing right now. And I'll get to that in a moment. Thank you guys. You like the white? This is the white sweatshirt from the indoctrination.shop. Check it out. And yeah, so folks, please spread the word in the following. Well, let me get to that in a second. I want to see if I am up and running on my new one. Let me see if I'm broadcasting live or not through Facebook. Let me see here. I did open up a new account. It looks like you guys are getting the word out. Thank you for that. And awesome. Here we go. And doesn't look like we're broadcasting live on Facebook because I think I would be there right now. So, okay, not now. Do not want dictation. Okay. So, although I did stream it there, it doesn't seem to be showing up. Okay. At any rate, how is everyone doing? Good to see you here on this beautiful Friday evening. We've got a little bit of a change in plans. Well, let me show you. This is my let me see here. Let me take you over to it here. This is my my new one on Facebook. If you want to friend me, please do so. This is Paul Michaels is my name, and ruining Facebook and destroying those who run it is my game. Destroying them virtually, not physically, not violating their rights, but holding them accountable for violating ours. Holding Facebook accountable for violating ours. So let me, boom, right there. Okay. This, folks, is for, if you're if you're aware of this, then you already know. That is to let you know that you are being fucked. You are being raped by your government, your leaders, by your educational institutions, the colleges, that saddled you in debt and taught you things that were a part of the indoctrination to keep you enslaved. You are being violated by Western medicine forced shots, forced behavior, okay? You are being violated by the media. You're being violated and raped by the news. You are paying for your own demise. You are being fucked by your food companies, big agriculture with high fructose corn syrup and additives and aborted fetal tissue and flavorings. Folks, this is the absolute worst. GMOs and glyphosate. They are doing that to us, folks. Okay, do you understand that? And that we are not only receiving it, but we are paying for that. Okay? And this other one is to let you know that I'm not here to placate anybody, and I'm not here to have a fun little show or do a little talk show. I'm a warrior, and this is a battle, and this is a battle for our lives. And I'm a fucking warrior. And don't ever think I'm going to say something on this broadcast that's meant to placate you or meant to keep you or not offend you or not. Yet I am not doing that. This is not why I got into this. I didn't get into this so that I could placate people. I got into this so I could fight in this war and fight in this battle. And as of today, at the same time, okay, my 3 Facebook accounts, Todd's Facebook account, his new one, Cindy's Facebook account, Christy Nance Taylor, our producer's Facebook account, Beth Hill, a very strong part of this organization's account, and Eric Swanson's account were all completely nuked, completely demolished off the face of Facebook. Okay? You tell me how that happens in a free world. It doesn't. Fuck you, Facebook. Fuck you, Zuckerberg. And all of the people that are watching these videos and taking me down, fuck you and the horse you rode in on. Because you are on the wrong side of history. And I don't fear you. You're going to cut my audience briefly, and then we'll come back stronger. And we'll come back stronger. But you're messing with the wrong people because you're messing with patriots. You're messing with warriors. And we will come out. I will sue you. I will sue you. I will sue you for so much money. So much money. And I'll have thousands behind me in a class action lawsuit that will turn your corporate piece of shit business into dust. You will be a long forgotten memory. However, the people that we will remember are the people that are getting a paycheck today from you. Every single one of you sons of bitches that got a paycheck that had Facebook on it, fuck you. Fuck you. You're on the wrong side of history, and you need to know that, and you need to own that, and you need to understand history before you start violating Nuremberg Code for a paycheck. Because that's what you're doing, and you're a sellout to humanity, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're a fucking sellout, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're going to come after me? Why? Because we tell the truth about what's going on with this pandemic? Because we tell the truth about what's going on with big tech? Because we tell the truth about what's really going on in this show that we're in? Okay? Biden's not president. You don't get that. This is all a show. This is all a show. We've had multiple examples, multiple proofs that this whole thing, the inauguration, didn't happen on the 20th. Okay? The narrative of the 6th didn't happen the way they said it did. The narrative of what's going on down at the border under Trump, and now you're seeing what's really going on when you have weak leadership, supposedly weak leadership that's seen by other parts of the world. See, right now, the job of this show is to show the population what happens when you have weak leadership. What happens when you allow big technology to censor human beings? You don't censor me. You don't. And get away with it. Okay? This voice will be heard. We are going to share this out like never before all over the land. And if you got a problem with the language, share it out anyway and get over it, because we're in a goddamn war right now. And it is a goddamn war, because they have been damning God. They have been damning Christians. They have been damning people of faith ever since you and I have been alive. And we must stop them from doing this on this Good Friday, on this Easter weekend. Whatever faith you are, you have faith that you were created by a superior being, and you were created for a purpose. And yet the people that did this to us today and have been doing this to President Trump and have been doing it to other conservatives and other folks in the 17 movement, the people that are doing this are not celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ this weekend. They are hiding from it. I'm sorry, the death of Jesus Christ this weekend. They are hiding from it. Just like they hide from the birth, just like they hide from anything to do with spiritual connection with our Creator. They don't want that. They don't want that. That's why they put this mRNA out there, to change our DNA, to make us AI. Somebody brought it up. I gotta give credit where credit's due when I find this. But the COVID ID that I mentioned to you last night, okay, the COVID ID in numerology, okay, I'm sorry, 19 in numerology, okay, 1 is A, 9 is I. COVID AI. COVID AI, artificial intelligence. That is why they're doing what they're doing, because they don't want us to have a connection like we have with our Creator. They want us controlled across the board and weak, and by getting us away from our Creator, getting us away from nature, depriving us of our God-given DNA, altering that. That's how they're going to do it. That's how they're going to do it. And that's exactly what they're all about. And that's exactly who we're in war, against. Melanie, thank you for sharing this out. I will show you that there. This is Melanie sharing this on Facebook. Folks, please share this out. Please share this out. Your friends need to know what's going on. Paul, so I am live on this. We have 6 on. Ron is over there. Hey, Ron. Christy is over there. Deborah is over there. Hey, Debbie. And so Some of you are going on over there. It's Paul Michaels, okay? And again, 17 said, do not leave the battlefield, okay? Um, Melanie says, hey, y'all, come watch Paul as he tells beautiful stories from around the world. Thank you, Melanie. That's awesome. You know, so this and Melanie's tagging somebody too so they can find me. So please do that as well. Great idea, Melanie. You can tag your friends so that they can come find me on here. Okay. Now here's the thing that's important to know about all this. Okay, and that is that 17, and I'll bring this up to you here. But 17 said, don't leave the battlefield. Okay? And if we could easily go to other stuff. Okay? Welcome to the digital battlefield. I got to bring this over closer here. Let me do this. Okay, here we go. Oh, and let me get I got to get my, where are those? I got to get those off there. It keeps disappearing on me. This is the craziest thing. The part that I need to do with Ecamm, it forces me to do things very differently. Overlays, let me get rid of that. That didn't get rid of that. Hold on. Or did it? There we go. There we go. And overlays, let me do the USB. And let me do the, there we go. Okay, there we go. That was easy. Well, so, anybody that says 17 anon, right? There's Q1, there are anons 2, there's no QAnon. So anytime anybody says Q anon, they don't know what they're talking about. Okay, from a standpoint, we used to say that, but we don't say it anymore because they've grouped it all together incorrectly. But Q started out as anonymous without any letter and then became Q. Okay, but the anons were the readers. Welcome to the digital battlefield. Welcome to the digital battlefield. Your ability to spread information across the digital battlefield and bypass their control is what they fear, narrative failure, and why they are doing everything in their power to disrupt false labeling, daily attacks, censorship, termination, government hearings, foundation to term, censor, etc. Keep charging midnight riders, information warfare, hunters become the hunted. Okay? Now, given that, they also say never retreat from the battlefield. Twitter, Facebook, etc. Okay, you have been selected to help serve your country. Never retreat from the battlefield. Twitter, Facebook, etc. Okay, this is our, if we had a general, okay, this is one of our generals. This is the main general that we listen to, okay? So I'm a warrior. I'm in this battle, and I just get kicked off. We just got kicked in the teeth on Facebook. So we go away? No, we come back. We come back stronger. Never retreat from the battlefield, Twitter, Facebook, etc. Why do you think 17 had to say this? Why do you think 17 had to say this? Because 17 predicted what's happening right now. Okay? Look at this. This is House Intelligence Committee to hold virtual open hearing on misinformation and conspiracy. Okay, this was back in October of 2020, right? Because they're trying to control the narrative of 17 because 17 was discrediting everybody in the mainstream media. What happens when too many people don't buy what they are selling? What happens when too many people wake up? What happens when they lose control of the digital battlefield? Mr. Russia collusion pusher himself now involved knowingly. Q. Okay. Mr. Russia collusion pusher himself now involved. We are looking at certainly all of them. I mean, we had Brennan, we had Clapper, we had Obama, we had Biden, we had who else? Mueller, right? Rosenstein, right? So, take your pick. This is a digital battlefield. This is another one. Never retreat from the digital battlefield. Okay? This was the same one that was retweeted, right? Okay? And we took the oath. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Where we go one, we go all. Take the oath. Mission forward. Welcome to the digital battlefield, folks. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. And we're not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. So please continue to share this out to one and all, okay? And we are going to come back stronger, stronger, stronger. Please share this out. If you're on YouTube, okay? Yep. Scott McKay, guys, he's on number 8, okay? And we do the same. So not only do you like and subscribe to this YouTube, okay, but I got to take you to another. Hold on a second. How you guys doing tonight? I hope well. It's a fabulous, fabulous time to be alive, folks. I hope you're getting this. I really do. I really hope that you're getting this. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so I'm taking you now to let's see. Dejunction 32. Okay. I'm going to, I think that will take you there. And I'm going to drop this in the chat. And I need everybody to go there for the backup channel. Okay. This is going to be our backup channel. And let me drop it here. And then I'll take you to it. So it's a Friday, and it is fantastic time to be alive. That is the channel, our backup channel on YouTube, because we're one strike away from losing our second YouTube channel. Okay, we're one strike away from losing our second YouTube channel, so we have to have ready to go there. Scott McKay is about to set up 11. Yep. Shenanigans. It's empowering to know your voice is so loud that they have to remove you from a platform. Yep. Thank you for that. Yep. Yeah. I like Twitch for Dave's show. I've been banned from Facebook for 30 days with another week or so to go. I hate Facebook. But Twitch also banned me for what, 3 weeks? 3 weeks. Lisa Reyes, you're in Facebook jail for 30 days. Brutal. Brutal. Sorry. It's but well done. Well done, folks. Um, Here we go. Let me get to. I wanted to go to a few things here. First of all, let's go to the Capitol Police situation. The identity of the person, the officer that was killed, has been revealed, and hold on, excuse me, and it's William Billy Evans. So God bless you, Billy Evans, and your family. And you might have been one of the guys I was talking to on the 6th, respectfully so, and with admiration. And so, thank you for your service. And yeah, that's a tough one, right? And who did it? Well, let's go there. Yeah. This was. Let's go to Andy. Andy. No, was reading some of his earlier. And we got some stuff to. I shared that, so I should have this. We got a lot to show you tonight, folks. A lot to show you. Oh my gosh, Twitter's been on fire, and let me just. Here, I'm giving you kind of like a preview of what we're gonna do here because it's unbelievable what we're doing. Let me go home here, and let me go to mine. Guys, you can follow me on Twitter at Dave Snedeker. At Dave Snedeker. You can see I'm streaming there right now. Somebody from Wired Magazine, just so you know, tried to capture Project Veritas and tried to get some dirt on Project Veritas. And James O'Keefe was listening to the whole conversation. This is the man, 25-year-old Noah Green, a.k.a. Noah X. Andy Ngo got his profile before he went dark on Facebook. Facebook deleted his account, just so you know. Okay? Why? Okay? This man killed somebody today. Okay? Noah Green, he was a football player. All right? Looks like he had a pretty good life. Looks like things were pretty good. Covington, Virginia. Okay? In one of his last IG posts before his deadly attack, he wrote the U.S. government is the #1 enemy of black people. And who, by the way, has been perpetuating that narrative? Look at the race wars. Look at what's been going on. But look at the U.S. government that he attacked. He attacked the Biden administration. Right? I mean, if he was going after Trump, he should have been down in Mar-a-Lago. But he wasn't. He was going after our current government, which would be Sleepy Joe and Kamala. And if you just take those two people, this man is correct. The U.S. government is the #1 enemy of black people because if you look at what they did to black people in their pathetic careers, they are public enemy #1. So this man kills somebody, gets his Facebook account deleted. I wake people up and point my finger at the injustices of the world, and I get my Facebook accounts deleted. Along with Christy, along with Cindy and Todd and Beth and Eric. Why? Why? We didn't kill anybody, right? But see, what's important to understand is that we were canceled for the benefit of Facebook. This guy, and the left, by the way, and the deep state, This guy was deleted for the benefit of the deep state because they knew that he was, oh, by the way, that should not be up there. Why is that up there? You don't need to watch me twice, folks. Once is enough. By the way, there's one more thing about this gentleman. I can't seem to put my finger on it. Here's another picture of him. I can't seem to put my finger on it. He's a Muslim. Darn it. This is not the narrative that the deep state wants. Not the narrative that the deep state wants. Not at all. That would have been a better reveal if you guys were actually watching it with me. Because I went like, oh, there he is. That's an updated, another picture of him. And, oh, what was it? Oh, yes, he's a Muslim. Yeah. And he is, he's a fan of Louis Farrakhan. Okay. And, yeah. This is with him, with follower of Farrakhan. And there's Louis Farrakhan right there speaking in front of some people. All right. So, yeah. So how interesting. What do we call it? 7 terminations, folks. We'll call it 7 terminations. 1 for the guy who murdered a District of Columbia police officer. 7 now, I think, for a truthcast that will show you the facts of what happened and show you how Facebook is trying to cover their ass, that they are indeed corrupted, they are indeed controlled, because they took down his Facebook account. Why? Do you think if it served the narrative to leave his Facebook account up, do you think they would have deleted it? Right? Tim Young tweeted, I love this. I love following Tim Young, guys. If you don't follow Tim Young, could I recommend Tim Young to you? Facebook deleted the Capitol murderer's profile today faster than you can say it wasn't a Trump supporter. Yeah, there you go. So we got that going. Todd, Cindy, why don't you call in here before I go on too long and then you won't talk. Hey, Sonia, Rodriguez lost his page today. Yeah, I think he was on that email string to Scott and Kirsten. But I'll double check because I needed to communicate that to them. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. Beth tried to create a new account on Facebook under Doc Suez, was disabled before she even started. What's up with that? Maybe the name. Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Hold on. Okay. Because how am I going to do this? Because I have to log into... Let me make sure I'm there. Sorry for this, guys. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, hold on. There you go. Hello, Ada? Is this Ada? Hold on. Redial. Let me try that. Okay, here we go. All right. Ada Lightsned.
Hello, Paul Michaels. How are you this evening?
Good,
Pleasure to speak with
good
you.
Ada Lightsned. How are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you. It's a real
Lovely.
pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What a unique last name. Where do you hail from? What is that? Is that Dutch? What
Uh,
is that?
Actually, yes, we're a light worker in a
Nice.
Dutch area, and I'm a SNED, so I just figured it was a light SNED. That was a pretty good
I love it. I
idea.
love it.
And I tried to do Ima, but they didn't like that, so I did Ada.
I
Hey, Paul, this is Tesla here. We were wondering if maybe you were related to Big Michael.
uh no, no. You mean the former first lady that makes me look small?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
that one.
So that was an interesting what was it, five-way call today?
Yeah, it was
Um
great.
yeah, learning about all of our accounts being nuked at the same time. And Todd, we find out later that your new one was nuked, right?
Yeah, they got my new Todd. The orange guy's dead.
He was bragging about how that he was not touched this time.
He
I
was.
was
He was.
untouchable. They
Yep.
only,
Remember that? He's untouchable. Yeah.
Yep. Um yeah, very telling. Um Todd, where oh, I know where to look. Hold on. Here we go. I got you. All right, so folks, we got to go over to Todd's account here for a second. Um,
they're gonna blame me for everything anyway, right?
yeah, exactly. Sesame Street introduces Todd, a white male puppet who is blamed for everything, and that's the Babylon Bee right there, folks.
Freaking brilliant.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yep. So yes, you are
Where's
getting
the
blamed for
SNED one
everything.
going up?
Look at all these friend requests. I'm just going to confirm them. Yep. Thank you guys.
Oh yeah, there's lots of them. You might want to check Twitter.
Yeah.
There was
What
let's see,
is
it
it?
was Barbara Ann.
I think Barbara Ann sent you
Yeah,
something.
she sent you
Okay.
three things in Twitter. She said,
Good call.
"Thanks, Barbara.
Thank you. Yep.
We're glad that you're still up."
Yeah. Actually, absolutely. All right. Let me find out. Got some messages here of
She
light.
must know somebody, Dave.
Barbara Ann is of love and light on Twitter. What's that, bud?
She must know somebody.
Exactly. Um, So what did sent three things above? Okay, we played that, we played that. Let's go. So this is interesting. Okay. So Christy was following this today too. You remember? The the US Army Corps of Engineers folks has this particular hold on a second. Why is this doing this to me? Hold on. Okay, there I am. There I is. Um, okay, so this is U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Twitter account. Rivers rise and rivers flow, but when a flood happens, somebody has to deal with the debris left behind. This is especially true at the Pittsburgh USACE locks and dams, which are vital to the region. Okay, that was 101 p.m. Do you believe in coincidences? Keep list updated. Flood unstoppable. Okay. All right. Now, this is very interesting. Okay. 101 p.m. but she went to 1401. Let's go to my I'm using my mouse with my left hand. So I'm a little slower than normal. And let's go to Q alerts. Okay. And go to 101.
What you do, Dave? Did she go 101, move to East Coast 201, and then military time, which would be 1401?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So the
Roger.
101 is that's the big one, okay, with the graphic, okay? The 201 should be East Coast, right? What's going on? 201. Clown front, which would be CIA, and then going military would be 1401, which is the one that was up here. Hold on. All right. 1401. Okay, I think this is the one. Let me double check with that post. And that is, yes, I believe so. No. No, why am I not seeing that properly? Okay. Snads, maybe you could help me out. What am I missing here? Todd, you seeing this?
No, I'm
1101,
delayed.
1101, 1301 military. Barbara, where should I be going here? Because I'm trying to, let's see. Randy Thomas says 1646. Wouldn't 101 be, yes, 101 would be 1301. But I'm not sure if the 101 was East Coast time or not. So that's what I'm trying to find out. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Okay. All right. So let's go back to the meme. Or the that drop here. I'm kind of getting all turned around here, guys. Bear with me here. Okay. Let me take it here and then blow that sucker up. Okay. Come on now. There we go. Let's go bigger on this. All right. Okay, so it's 101 here. Okay. 201 Eastern Standard Time, 1401 military time. Okay. So 1401. So I was right on with the 1401. All right. So let's go to that. And it says the hard part for us is having to wait for the public to know what we've known for a very long time. There is no bigger threat to them than the public being awake and thinking for themselves. Why are we here? What is the common theme when bad news is about to break? Against them. Stay vigilant. God bless the United States of America. D5. Okay? D5, which is, we've seen that many times. By the way, this was a link to a report. Inspector General will declare FBI DOJ broke law in Clinton email probe. This was back in May of 2018. Okay? And that's exactly what it showed, although they didn't prosecute at the time, or so it would seem to the rest of us. Okay? Now, the question I have is, what are they doing here with this 1401? Let's see.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Christy sent, Barbara sent, or posted on the chat, NOAA equals flood green equals go 4321 boom.
Wow. Yeah. So NOAA, folks, was a name of the most likely the MK Ultra candidate, okay, that was mind controlled, all right, to do what he did at the Capitol today, all right. the Army Corps of Engineers is hold on, let me pull this up again. The Army Corps of Engineers mentioned the flood, which we talked about earlier today with Christy. Okay. And then the 4, 3, 2, 1. And where are we seeing that? And by the way, the reason I was trying to find this is they put the false flags in there. This wasn't in the drop. But what is a common theme when bad news is about to break against them? You see a false flag. Okay, that's what they're saying here.
Yeah, Dave, the 4321 is the date.
Okay.
Countdown and also the date.
April 3rd, 2021.
4321. Wow. So tomorrow. 4321. Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
It's about time.
Yep. What do you? Yeah, it is.
Hey, Dave, let's go out on a limb. Let's predict tomorrow. I got by midnight tomorrow night.
Wow.
Do that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that decode.
That's fantastic.
Whiplash was going on that too.
Yeah. Cindy just read something about from Sean Hickey that he sent something about Whiplash, saying that basically, it's on tomorrow.
And Whiplash is on Telegram, right? That's where.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't know who Whiplash is. I don't know who Whiplash is. But, you know.
But I tell you, I've enjoyed Whiplash. I've followed, basically, I get my Whiplash from Barbara most of the time because I'm not on Telegram that much.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I definitely enjoy the decodes.
Yep.
I mean, they see stuff that, you know, we don't necessarily see, and we see stuff they don't see. I mean, I guarantee it's kind of a back and forth thing. You know, it's just different ways of decoding.
Yeah. Wow. Very interesting. And here's Whiplash. I think it bears a little bit bigger drop. And Todd, can you find anything related to the countdown on the Q drops when I go over this one, please?
I'm looking right now.
Cool. So this is
I'm firing up old Bessie here. Old Bessie, the computer. She's been off for a while.
Well, good. I want that rest was for her, not for you and Cindy.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Here she goes. Oh, yeah. Old Bessie had some good stuff in there from the other day too. I just popped up.
Well, you know when you got Cindy when she laughs for for about 5 seconds or 6 seconds and then wraps it up with "That's funny."
Yeah, she goes, ha ha ha. Okay, that's good.
Like if I don't get a "That's funny" out of Cindy, I'm like I'm going back to the drawing board. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay, Paul, you're really busting Ada's chops tonight.
Little Mike.
Easy there, Paul.
Watch it, little Mike.
Yeah. U.S. Navy tweeted America's blue-green team, USS Essex, conducts flight ops with U.S. Marine Corps F-35B Lightning II and MV-22 Ospreys. Essex is underway conducting routine operations in U.S. 3rd Fleet. Folks, we're up to 1,450 beautiful humans in the theater. Welcome. My name is David Snedeker. We have Todd Gedeminski and Cindy Johnson on the phone all the way from Springfield, Illinois. And we are going over Whiplash right now because we were sent by some sneds in this direction. So thank you all for that. And Sean and Barbara and Christy. And Essex is underway conducting routine operations in U.S. Third Fleet. Okay. Blue-green team, Jamatra seems to be Biden Antichrist, Lord of Christ, POTUS, Friday, buckle up. The Sons of God, Mark of Lucifer, CIA deletes all Facebooks.
Wow. Huh.
So
Is that pertinent?
Maybe. We were deleted today, all of our Facebook accounts. Todd, Cindy, Christy, Eric, Beth, and my 3. 7.
Here's your sign.
Completely gone. CIA deletes all Facebooks from a U.S. Navy tweet on a Jamatra on America's blue-green team. Blue-green team. DEFCON 1, 4,
And
10, 20.
Green Castle.
Yeah, exactly, right? Go green. DEFCON 1, 4, 10, 20. Fire and Fury. 9 states of classification ready, go live. 34 commands live. Codes command action. Non-nuclear 1AL1. 17. How did we get there? This was Q500. Let me take us there separately on here. It was January 7th, 2018. Drop 500. By the way, the 34 commands live. I've been tracking, as has Barb, the tracking the rods of God that are anticipated to take out 34 locations, buildings primarily. Like some of the buildings that are, satanic ritual buildings, okay? The buildings that are some of the most amazing buildings in the world. We're hearing where there's been speculation that those will be taken out and that may be the start of it all. Okay. Let's go down to here. That takes us to 768. What takes us to 768? Strike Newsweek problems. How Storm biggest fake news story. Strike back against us. MSM not happy. Conspiracy label. Reread crumbs regarding conspiracy. MSM coverage. Who will be next? They are here. They will try to discredit. They are stupid. They bring more eyes. The proofs are important. Proofs provide new eyes, ability to question. This board in the coming months will be spread and discussed across all platforms. Important to be prepared. We will help. Truth always wins. Okay? This board in the coming months will be spread and discussed across all platforms. You got that, right? Facebook. 128. 17. 128. Trip added. Coordinated effort to misdirect. Guide to reading the crumbs necessary to continue. I in kill brackets. CI. Attached graphic is correct. A, CIA. Linked graphics are incorrect and false. Graphic is necessary and vital. Timestamps and order is critical. Re-review graphic in full each day post-news release. Learn to distinguish between relevant and non-relevant news. Disinformation is real. Disinformation is also necessary. Okay? What is keystone? Everything stated is relevant. Everything. Future proves past. Map provides picture. Picture provides 40,000 foot versus 40,000 foot versus is classified. Why is a map useful? Think direction, think full picture. Who controls the narrative? Why is this relevant? What is a spell? Who is asleep? Dissemination. Attention on deck. There is an active war on your mind. Be prepared. Operations underway. Operations active. PRA. Graphic is essential. Find the keystone. Moves and counter moves. They never thought she would lose. Snow White, Godfather 3, Iron Eagle. Do you see on the kill brackets? PRAY. 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 Okay. So the blue-green team, Gematria, is where they went from 500 to 768 to 128. Lots of interesting translations and drops. Jets preparing to take off on this meme. Buckle up, full steam ahead. Operations underway. Operations active. Strike back. FF. That's the false, one of these. And Mockingbird, disinfo is necessary. D equals DEFCON 1, D class, DJT. C before D. C before D. The event. Rods of God. 7 rays. 7 EBS. That's the electronic broadcast system. Project Odin. All platforms. God. Yahweh. Pineal gland. Sounds like go time to me. Whiplash. Well done. We don't know who you are. Okay. But we thank you for your decodes because some of them have been pretty damn good. Is 19 a marker for FBI? This was 618. FBI immediates, no longer with us, i.e. fired. Self-suicide if actioned because we hear all and know. They plan to take cyanide tablets if arrested. Could the above be a correct decoding? 19 would cease to exist immediately upon the harm of select individuals. Think nuclear standoff. Clarified? We were just talking about 19 and Gematria. It's AI. Okay, AI. Artificial intelligence. Okay. Self-suicide if action because we hear all and know. They plan to take cyanide tablets if arrested. Folks, I will tell you this, that if I was a deep state operative and I was responsible, one of the people responsible for crimes against humanity in this big game that they think they're playing, that is reality and a horrible reality for many, I would not want to face what they are about to face. And so I could see many of them taking the easy way out. Okay. Yeah. So some pretty good stuff there. Barbara, thanks for giving us a heads up on that stuff. Way to get it to me through Twitter. And yeah, and we're talking about I'll start with the Army Corps of Engineers. Todd, your thoughts on that?
I think that's really strong. I'm looking for some more confirmations
Cool.
on some upcoming dates.
I'll let you dig.
There are some significant things that were some of the stuff I just had left up on my computer kind of actually touches on this subject. I think actually this came from a timestamp on Biden's fake President Joe.
Yeah.
I've been timestamping him too because I think he's one of the biggest actors in this movie.
Yep.
And he went directly to some Facebook material that's pretty good. Good will always defeat evil. And funny, it leads to the crimes that you just talked about.
You're breaking up, pal.
Same thing.
You're breaking, Todd. You're breaking up. You're really.
I'm not breaking up. You're breaking up.
Will you call back in, bud? Please.
Couldn't be messing with our comms, huh?
No, not at all. I'm sure it's a coincidence.
Yep.
Thanks. Okay. We've got 1,000 live on YouTube. We have 1,539 total. We are at least 1,500 off our norm at this stage in the show. So we've lost 1,500 people with all of our multiple Facebook accounts being terminated. I got some things I want to show you folks that are, it's pretty damn disturbing. Let me go back to my Twitter. And so I want to take you to what's happening in Brussels. And it's absolutely disgusting. And it's basically, they're protesting. And what are they protesting? They're protesting, all this bullshit that's going on, right? So let me take you to this over here, and here we go. This is in Brussels today, okay? Well, which would have been, in the middle of our night. Wait a minute. Hold on. Page unresponsive. All right, don't be doing this now. All right, come on now. Here it is. That sound doesn't sound too good. Sounds like it is might be on my end. Hold on. Might have to show you on the smaller screen here, folks. Well, let me show you that one first. That one's really tragic. Yeah, sorry about the sound. Let me turn the sound off. Look, it looks like a woman with her shirt off. And she's standing there. These people are getting out of the way. Look at all these people here, and look how fast they're riding these through here. Okay, look at that. She's not moving. Not moving. Okay. These are the stormtroopers, folks. Okay. Now, when the police do this kind of stuff, you're not going to get our support. You're just not. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear any justification for that. Okay? I don't know what she did, what she said. You still don't harm somebody like that. You still with a horse. That's an assault. That's an assault weapon right there. That horse is being used as a weapon in that particular scenario. All right, my stuff is locking up. Yep. Okay. This is getting old. This is getting old. And so here's where they were also now they're fighting back. Looks like they're throwing things, and they're pissed. And now they're bringing out the fire engines and shooting people with water. By the way, now this wasn't a violent protest. Looks like it was a very peaceful protest. That the law enforcement, invaded their public space here is what it's looking like. Okay, and folks, I'm on the side of the police in individual situations, as where they're under a tremendous amount of pressure, and they've got a lot going on, and what are they going to do? And I'm going to show you this cat too. And so it's really a difficult thing to be in that situation as a police officer. But when you're mounting a horse and you're riding through a crowd of people that is that are peacefully protesting a tyrannical movement, not cool. All right, now let me take you here to this guy who's at the Citibank building in New York. They're protesting. And again, my Twitter is freezing up on me. Let me see if I can do it this way. This I really want you to see on a bigger screen. I wonder if I could do that. This is an Ian Miles Strong. You saw her get leveled again. Tragic. Yeah, that's not working. My Twitter is just dogging it right now. I don't even have much open here. I wonder if Todd's tried to call back or if he's just digging. But Todd, call back whenever you're ready, bud. I don't think I've seen you call in here. Maybe I don't think I'm missing you. So yeah, I got to get out of Twitter. Twitter's killing me right now. It's uncanny. Okay. Let me get this over here. So that wasn't the issue. Okay, let me get back to main. Let me get to your chat, guys. I haven't seen you guys in a little bit. I'm missing you. Let me get to your chat here. Where did my chat go? I tell you, this is there. Is that it? No. Let me see. Yeah, Ada's not calling back. I don't know what's up. Ada Lightsned. There we go. All right. This is unbelievable. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, she's calling direct. Hey there. Problems with Facebook?
We've been trying to call you 4 different times, and we keep getting submarine noises. Todd just videotaped it for you.
Wow. All right, let me try calling you back. I may leave you on the speaker here because for some reason we're getting let me see here.
It's like that ping noise, when it's
Yep.
submarine.
I'm tied into a Fios landline, so that should not be the case, but I wonder if it's because it was almost like they logged me out. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna call. I gotta call you, right, Ada?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, thanks.
Hold on. Hold on, and let's make sure this works before I let you go. And let me see. Oh yeah, I see you called like 5 times. Yeah, something's wrong with it. All right, gotcha. Thank you.
Okay, I'm hanging up the other phone.
Man, something's wrong with that speaker.
Hey, Paul.
Oh, dude, that's awful. Hey, what do you got for us? Well, let's.
Submarine noises is what we hear.
All right, call me back on the phone. We'll
Uh,
stay with that, please. Or Telegram. We could do Telegram.
well, hello,
Yeah, can you hear me?
hello.
Why don't you call back on the phone?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm gonna call you back. All right. Sorry, folks. We got to deal with this here. Um, all right. So maybe this will work. Folks, let me know if they're not loud enough, and we'll figure it out. So,
because we can hear you clear every time that you can't hear us.
okay. All right. So, all right. So, what did Todd find? Anything down that path, bud?
I actually went to the United States Marine Corps since some of the military is getting involved in this.
Yep.
And I got a pretty good hit here.
On Twitter, bud?
Yeah.
Okay.
Twitter.
USMC.
USMC, yes.
All right.
USMC recruiting.
Recruiting. Huh. Let's see. Because there's a USMC as well.
Yeah, the USMC, it says U.S. Marine Corps, at U.S. Marine Corps.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Okay, so that's the recruiting one. And there's also USMC.
Yep.
But this one, go ahead. Take me where you want to go.
At U.S. Marine Corps, if you go down to where it says USMC recruiting at infantry training battalion 12 hours ago.
Hold on. This is weird. Man, I am getting so messed with, dudes. Guys, this is unbelievable.
I sent you a video of what we were getting, like the submarine sounds, like we were going under the water.
Whoever's doing this, folks, you're on the wrong side of history. You got to know that. You got to know that. You're on the wrong side of history. You're selling out. This is unbelievable. All right, hold on a second. Now I can't show my screen. So let me do this. Hold on. Okay. So I got to get that over there as well.
I think the military is really getting into this.
Okay, go ahead, bud. I'm at USMC recruiting.
Okay, it has the pinned tweet, and then you go right down to the next one below that, which is 12 hours ago.
Yeah.
And it says, at infantry training battalion, Marines learn to locate, close with, and destroy the enemy by fire.
Yes.
The few, and then it gives you the numbers to talk with the recruiter.
Yeah.
Well, I did the 843 and 339 in the drops.
That's not a phone number. Oh, I see. Text it to the. Okay. So you did. Go ahead. So you did 843
and 339.
Okay, and
or
339. 843 and 339.
Yep.
843 is roasted Q. 339 is we have a special place picked out for George Soros really special. Q has asked about ownership of voting machines before. They knew G5 or George Soros was going to mess with the numbers. This was the plan. A very special place! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! What would be the penalty for stealing elections? Wow. Roasted? Roasted? Dude, you should have had me read 83319 first.
Roasted.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a lot of military comms going on.
Wow.
And it's funny because one of them, I don't know which one led because we had so many problems, but you already read 500, right?
Yeah.
Well, I was led to 500 and 501, both of them through this too, and I'm trying to find how, but it was off of numbers here. It's hard when you have so much working against you, you know?
Yeah.
But I didn't just pull the numbers out of my, oh, there it is in three. I went to 3492. I don't know exactly how I got there either, but it talked about the board being compromised, cannot enter trip code with verified authority. Anyway, that had the 99 and 500 drops on it.
Okay.
And that was your 500 that you just read. I was like, weren't we just there?
And what had that on it? What had the 500 501?
The 349 that I got somewhere off of other numbers here that, you know, I'm trying to call you back, and now I lost track of how I got there, but it was through these drops.
349. My keyboard isn't even working. My keyboard. I'm keyboard warrior, and my keyboard is malfunctioning. This is crazy. My AR keyboard is not working right now, folks. It's jammed. It's jammed. 349 says the board is compromised. Cannot enter trip code to verify authorization. Trip code on 4 has also been modified. God bless Q.
Yeah. And then that's where I got the 99 and the 500 that you went to the 500 already because when I read it, I was like, holy shit.
The blue right here.
Yep.
99 500. Now,
now 99's pretty good.
Let me go to 99. I used to have a crush on 99.
Oh, Agent 99?
Oh, yeah.
Who didn't?
Get smart, people. Get smart or go home.
That's what we're trying to do, right?
Yep. Boy, that 99 comes up everywhere. That's odd. Why is that being... Oh, 349 is coming up everywhere. All right, I got to get rid of something here. Oh, that's why. Okay, the number 349. I didn't have that number sign out. All right, so 99. November 5th, 2017. U.S. assets. Location. Who was arrested in Saudi Arabia? Tawalid. Define. Background. Supported BO. Barack Obama. Paid for his education at Harvard. Owned the top floors of the Vegas hotel, Mandalay. That was the shots were fired from. Background: Huma, Harvard University Muslim Association. He was tied in with Harvard, and thus
we
Obama.
Just had a Muslim attack the Capitol, right?
Yes. Noah X. Foundations. Institutes. Soros. We were just at that the election one.
And we were just at the Soros. We have a special place for him.
Yes, roasted. That could be the first major arrest. He's known worldwide.
It would make me happy.
Oh boy, would it ever. Who was killed in Saudi Arabia? Who fired? Who really fired? Why would we fire? Follow the money. Who pulls the strings? Strings detached. Open season on puppets. Who are the puppets? Where are the puppets? Global, as MSM, mainstream media, Mockingbird, secret agents, Anderson Cooper family background. Why is this relevant? CIA, clowns in America.
Sounds like they could be going down the mainstream media line here. I think what they're doing now, Dave, is giving them things to report on, and they're not reporting. Just like we said, they buried the fact that this guy today was a Muslim.
Right.
They're going to start, and they've been burying stuff at the border that's coming out now, so people are going to start turning and looking at them.
Yep.
The only thing that hasn't been revealed. You know what I'm saying? Like to the fullest extent to how dirty they are.
Yeah.
They need to be fully exposed, and I think they're doing a good job of it right now.
Hey, what was the timestamp on this one on the U.S. Marine Corps? 7:09, but was that 10:09 East Coast time?
Let me see. My Twitter timed out. I hate this when it does this to me. Okay. It was 13 hours ago, so that would have been 10:09.
Okay.
10:09 Eastern.
Okay, so let's go to 10:09. This was April 4th. Okay. It was not supposed to be revealed. POTUS is not under criminal investigation, not yet. Traitor, massive intel sweep. Manafort was a plant, trace background, open source. Who was arrested? Non-US, trace background, open source. Carter Page was a plant, trace background, open source. Why is Mueller going after inside plants? Flynn is safe. Define witness. Can a witness hold a position of power, influence while ongoing? Russia, real or fake? Fake. J.A. Julian Assange. Seth Rich. MS-13, 187, 2, 24, distance. They're the ones, MS-13 were the ones that killed Seth Rich. MS-13, 13 equals M. Wow. MSM. The wheel. Holy cow.
Yep.
No investigation into WL receipt of information. No investigation into WL. WikiLeaks, thank you. No pull down of NSA metadata trace C to WL to WikiLeaks. Why wouldn't they find that that there was no WikiLeaks did not do any hacking, or they can track where they got the information from Seth Rich.
Yeah, the download speed had to be done by hand.
Yep. No pull down of NSA metadata, period. Nothing transferred across web. Directed to direct bypass dump. No direct investigation into DNC computer software. I've said that many times, guys. They never did. The FBI never looked into the actual scene of the crime. Never before in history has a crime investigation been undertaken without going to the scene of the crime. The FBI never looked at the DNC servers. The DNC had crowdsourced look at it, and the FBI wasn't even allowed their full report. They were given a summary report. Um, no direct investigation into CS, FBI, Special Counsel, DOJ, Fed, G, simply trust. That's crowdsource. Trust crowdsource's report on the data breach. Hussein block. Hussein control. Hussein state secrets. White House national security articles 1 through 9. Buried. Awan attached. America for sale. Cheating Obama. Trust the plan. April showers. April showers.
Flood.
Flood.
Watch the water.
Troops to border. Clown black ops. Private funds raised how? Troops at border does what? Impact. To who? Dems involved. MS-13 illegals roadblock. Sex traffic roadblock. Children roadblock. Drugs roadblock. Guns roadblock. China Russia pass through Intel pool roadblock. Name we don't say, Arizona, John McCain roadblock. Jeff Flake, Arizona roadblock. Big money terminate. The wall means more than you know. The fight for the wall is for so much more. Todd, this was a drop April 4th, 2018. The wall, these points have never, ever been more important than they are right now.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's something, man.
Yep. And since it was military, I turned that into military time.
Right.
2209.
But it was it PM or AM that drop?
That was PM, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. How many hours ago was it?
13. Yeah.
No, it was 10. It was 10 a.m.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So we got the military time.
Okay, good.
Wow. Okay. That's pretty phenomenal right there.
Yeah. And what else is important is I'm seeing like all these numbers are repeating, like 99's repeating.
Yeah.
And I've got other things pulled up through other ways, but wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
I think there's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
But we always do. I was hoping tonight, since it was Friday night,
Mm-hmm.
Hey Joe, why don't you tweet?
Right.
But anyway, we are bumping up against a pretty hard out here, Dave. I don't want to keep you much longer.
What are we bumping up against?
The hard out. Our producer is demanding that you.
Oh
survive.
Yeah.
It's 10:17 here.
Hey, when's the next Delta that we have?
It was not the 3rd because I was looking for tomorrow. I think it's April 5th.
That was April 4th from 2018 is the Delta.
Oh, is that the Delta of that?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it must be April 4th then.
But we weren't taken there through the Delta. We were taken there through the timestamp that you brought up today.
Yep.
So well done. That takes us right to April 4th, 2018, which is, day one. Maybe that's when Obama goes down.
Yeah, and there's the 1220 that I've got pulled up right now is April 21st. So there's a lot in April. There's one in April 11th. There's two more April 21st. I've got just randomly pulled up. So the month of April is significant on my just polls. Wow.
Let me see. Let me pull up the monitor here. this is the delta for 2018, and it says POTUS will be up all night. Pray. Watch the news tomorrow. So this is the second time we've been told to pray, which we will do before we get out of here. 1026 says, I bet he already talked to Putin too. And by the way, Biden just talked to the Ukraine about the Russian situation today.
Yep.
Peace through strength. I mentioned this earlier. Are we showing ourselves to be strong right now or weak? On the world stage, we look very weak. Okay.
With the mumbling, bumbling Biden.
Yep.
Yep.
It mentioned.
I like the fact they posted on the drops trip code the day he tripped.
Yes.
On the stairs.
Yeah. Yep.
It's come on, guys. Really? Can it be any clearer?
Yeah, guys, we were watching a movie.
Trip code, and he falls on the stairs.
It was unbelievable. Not once, not two, twice. Okay. And by the way, 17 takes us to Jared Cohen coming to a theater near you. Jared Cohen is a senior at the Council on Foreign Relations, which is the deep state connection with the politicians and also the media. And he was under Hillary Clinton. He was also an advisor to Condoleezza Rice. Okay. He was involved in counterterrorism in the Middle East and Southeast Asia. Yeah. And so this could tie into Saudi Arabia. Okay. This is more about the border. We don't say his name. Adios. They're saying goodbye to McCain. Good shit. Quick question. The wall can't just be for stopping drugs, assassins, and child traffickers. Which other nations we are planning to use Mexico as an attack vector in the event of war? Okay. Which other nations are planning to use Mexico as an attack vector in the event of war? Is there another Zimmerman telegram we don't know about? Would you invade a country whereby a good portion of its citizens are armed? The ultimate deterrent. Talking about us, obviously. List of the estimated wealth of religious organizations, billions. Vatican Bank, 229 billion. Board of Superintendents, Supervisory Commission of Cardinals. Clown Connection, 1832 Rothschild loan to the Holy See. Folks, today alone, let me pull this up here real quick, and I gotta the story they're telling us.
They're asking to turn up the audio, Dave.
Oh, sorry guys. On me? There.
Christy didn't say. She said turn
Sorry.
up the audio.
Okay.
Assuming it's you. Yes, Dave, turn everyone up a bit. Please.
Okay. All right. The Vatican says they're broke. This is the narrative happening in March. The Vatican says they're broke because they were asking for more money. They're not broke. They got 229 billion, and that's just the money they don't talk about. Okay. 1020 used against them. NG now active. Can you mute Cindy, please? NG now active. Refer to old drops regarding Saudi Arabia National Guard. The wave. The wave. We've got April showers. We've got flood. We've got watch the water. We've got Noah. We've got the wave. Okay. This is 2018. This is the delta for the 4th, April 4th. Okay. Which is tomorrow's Saturday, so Sunday. Okay. Yeah. So remember this?
Another thing, Dave.
Yeah.
NOAA is also the NOAA weather radio.
Yeah. Yep.
So you got to think of that as in
watch the water. Watch the water in April showers. Yep. Yep.
floods.
Yeah. And by the way, there also this delta has taken us to the Gateway Bridge project. Okay. And so watch the water. Okay, where they were using this kind of stuff for funneling money back to themselves, right? A lot going on. The Magic Bot, man, there were a lot of posts. A lot of posts on April 4th, folks. Take your times with this. Check it all out. It talks about money, power, control. People are simply in the way. Slaves, sheep, pawns, mass extinct events designed to decrease threat level of population. Okay, mass extinction events have been planned, folks, as part of decrease of the population as per the Georgia Guidestones and the Illuminati Bible in general, to keep our population at a manageable level. Okay. Level of population is controlled. Gun control, wars, fake, top happy, back end deal, election rigging. Folks, this was April 4th, 2018. Election rigging. They knew what was happening. They knew they were already doing this. This is every major city that you live in, okay, in the United States is under the control of election meddling. That's how they're keeping these Democrats in. Folks, the people in the city are the ones making the most money, okay, in a lot of cases, and paying the highest taxes. Why would they vote for higher and higher taxes? And especially when they look around and they're shitty exactly is a shithole, okay? And why would they vote these people back in? Election rigging, control. This is all about control. If they can control the elections in all these municipalities, and especially the presidency and the senatorial races and congressional races, folks, they've got it down the road. The China money has trickled down to your local government. Your voice does not matter. Why? Because they take it away from your vote with the election rigging, and they take it away from us on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, on the big tech, on Twitch. Okay. Pharma, class D, water, air, chemicals push for home house cleaning, cancer, baby on floor, hands and mouth, the start. That's when they start getting the chemicals in us. Vaccines, not all. Tobacco, opioids, ultimate win, death plus money. The Fed, Rothschild, conspiracy. That's all to call us conspiracy theorists when we say, guys, we should be looking closer at the Rothschilds and see where they came into power and what they control. Let's ask questions about the Federal Reserve. Why are we paying interest on every dollar the Federal Reserve puts into circulation? Why am I on the hook for that? Why is my child on the hook for that? Folks, we're asking questions and we're not getting the answers that we require as sovereign human beings on this planet. Okay? Opioids. Why aren't we questioning that? Why aren't we questioning our war in Afghanistan and how the U.S. military was being used to protect the shipments of opioids and the production of opium out of Afghanistan? why don't we really talk about, why Pat Tillman was murdered? Because he knew about that story, and he was going to tell the United States and the world, and everybody would have listened to what Pat Tillman said, because Pat Tillman was an NFL football player that gave up everything after 9/11 to go fight for his country and honor his country and honor his family. And he was a man of honor, which is why they had to shut him down. Folks, there's a lot going on, and I would just, this is an important one, folks, because what we basically, in a recap, Todd, I mean, this was pretty big, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah, right on point.
I mean, we're talking here it is Friday. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think, I don't see how it could be any more on point. And like I said, I think it's the exposure of the mainstream media is the next to come in my book, on my timing. And once that completely gets out, people are going to see things for what they really are. Things at the border are going to get just even more crazy, and things are going to be happening, more false flags. So watch your six,
Right.
But just everybody be careful, keep your eyes open. It's going to get a lot worse before it gets better, and then I think you're going to see this exposure happen. And once it happens, I think it's like they say in the drops, it's going to be quick. Anybody rising up against this is going to be dealt with quickly, and I think they've already got the two main concerns domestically infiltrated enough to handle, Antifa and BLM, and then I think the outside influences, I think they've got them easily on their radar. So yeah, I just think don't avoid large crowds, and I think this fourth wave coming and social distancing, even after you get the jab and all that stuff, is just keeping people out of large crowds for even a longer period here until things are wrapped up.
Yep, I agree.
So speaking of wrapping it up, I'm getting the wrap.
Okay. All right, I'll end with a prayer, and I'll cut you guys loose. Thank you, guys.
All right, you, man. Hope you feel better. Love you, Schnetheads.
Love you. All right, see you guys.
Hey,
yeah.
Dave.
Yes.
We love you, and we love all the Sneds. And Ada, just to say Happy Easter. Hope everybody has a blessed weekend, and we'll talk with you later.
Thank you, hon.
Yeah.
All right, and tell Christy I'm getting off. Thank you, guys. Love you.
Yes.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, guys. So let's wrap this up. Guys, thanks for coming. Please, if you would, please visit theindoctrination.com. Go to market, go to shop, go to donate. This is something that we are trying to fight this battle, and I do appreciate all of your support. There will be another complimentary Dream Builder Vision seminar tomorrow at noon Pacific Standard Time. So tomorrow at noon will be another one. Saturday, April 3rd at 12 noon. This is a free 90 minutes that Amy Wazorek puts on. She's a life coach. She's worked with many large companies and communication workshops and personal development. She's got a huge laundry list of clients that she's worked with. And so she is paid a lot of money for this stuff. So I offer it to you free of charge. They are standalone. If you wanted to get into a 12-week session with her, you could as a group or individually. And I highly recommend it. We've had over 120 people that have already shown up for the free workshops with her that are raving about it. So please check that out. Also, you can check out our donate tab. You can check out our market tab and support SNED that are doing great work with our Healy, with our Purium, with the La Vita Bella olive oil and hot sauce, Julie Harris soaps, Saint Solutions, Jasmine's amazing silver water, Maria Canestrano, health coach, Dr. Paula McDonald, Dismay Coin Company, which are getting persecuted. So I just wanted to, that's my commercial basically, guys. I got to do like at least one commercial every time we get together here, because we got to fight this stuff, and it's ridiculous. We got to deal with what we're dealing with. So, all right, guys, let's pray together, please, if you would so be inclined. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us together this evening on this momentous occasion, on this Friday, the crucifixion of Lord Jesus Christ, and a day when we just absolutely think about what's important to us, what's important to our faith with our Creator, the messages that He brought to humanity. And we, Lord, ask you to please bless this land and the people on this planet. And we ask you to especially watch over those who are working to take back control of this planet from the satanic cabal. And we understand this is a fight of good versus evil, and this is a fight of God versus the devil. And we ask you to strengthen us, embolden us. I ask you to pray for, watch over my body and my families, and protect us all that are in this fight. And thank you, Lord. And in Jesus Christ's name we pray, amen. All right, folks, I'm a little out of it. Apologies. And I went a little long. I appreciate you all trying to keep this short. I didn't do a very good job of it, but there was so much to talk about, and we got dumped off Facebook and YouTube and all that. I'm sorry, Facebook right now, but we lost 7 accounts on Facebook. Anybody associated with this like, has been kicked off Facebook. So please spread this out. Please share this on YouTube. Please share this on Facebook with the title that we lost 7 accounts on Facebook. Our team lost 7 accounts. So we need people to understand that people they're trying to silence us. Okay. All right, all. Be well. Have a great weekend. Blessed Easter. And much love to you all. Thank you for your support. If something major happens, as we're looking at, it looks like some things are going down right now. Just be careful. Stay safe. Stay close with your family. Get a full tank of gas. We never know what's going to go down or when it's going to go down. But boy, some pretty cool comms today. Certainly enough of comms to frighten the deep state, which is, I think, part of the plan, is to have them live in fear like they have caused so many others to live in fear. I love you. God loves you. Be well.